Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Green. I'm here to give you approximately 60 minutes of what I like to loosely call entertainment. Answers to your questions, connecting you with loved ones up above. Let's get started. First and foremost, do not get scammed. I will never reach out to you. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever will I reach out to you. If somebody reaches out to you, trust me, they are scamming you. People don't need to reach out to people. Next, let me look at my list. Okay, I'm a psychic, medium, hypnotist, healer, and author. I have 7 books. If you'd like any of my books, please go to my author page. Link is in the description or the bio. Next, this show does air on WSCS, all of their streaming channels, radio stations, podcast stations, computer channels, and Rude Rangers TV, all of their streaming channels and everything, radio stations, affiliate stations for both of those, and any place I can also put it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so you guys, for the summer, please, if you like the show, if you want to know when I'm coming on, hit the buttons you need to hit, especially if you like to watch live and ask questions and participate in the show. My schedule is going to be a little bit all over the place, so I might not be sticking to the exact schedule I normally have. I'm always going to try to get in the Monday at noon show, but the Wednesday show might end up being during the day or on Thursday. So please hit those buttons so you can join me. Next, we did the don't get scammed. I do private sessions. If you'd like a private session, please go to my website, tonig.info, ToniG.info. It gives you all the details you need to book a session, so you can ask those questions you don't want to ask on air, or if you have a lot of questions, you can take care of it, or connections, or whatever it is. If you're going through something, it can really be helpful to have that private session. You can join the show live on Podbean and YouTube. If you want to call in, you can use Podbean and call in on Podbean. If you just want to put the question in the chat, either on Podbean or on YouTube, you can do that. So you guys, if you are on Podbean and you're calling in, when I'm done with questions, when I'm done with songs and names, I will be taking calls on Podbean and alternating questions on Podbean and YouTube. And if you want to jump to the front of the line with your question, Podbean is the way to do it. Call in, because I kind of have to take those calls as they come in. But again, I won't be taking them until after songs and names. I am a little allergenic today, so please forgive the stuffiness and the puffy eyes. Thank you for that. Okay, songs. This can be a song from a loved one. It can be the answer to a question that you've been having. I hope the first one is not an answer to a question you've been having. It can be a song your loved one loved, you love. It just makes you think of someone, whatever it is. Or the next time you hear it, it's letting you know your loved one is with you. I cannot sing to save my life, so don't feel the need to let me know that. We all know that. Einstein, you're not telling us anything new. The first song is Baby Come Back. You can blame it all on me. No, ninja. You can blame nothing on me. or anybody I know. Oh, I think the song goes on to say there was something and everything about you. Yes, there is, but no. Okay, next one. I hope you guys laugh at this as much as I do. And again, I'm not answering Podbean calls until I get through the songs and the names on the list. Once I do that, I will be answering the Podbean calls. So please know that I'm not ignoring you. And just while I do this, um, this is what I'm focused on. Okay, the next one. I don't know this song. I really don't know it. Wop 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 wop. Drop it to the floor. Lean with it. I don't know. Okay, the next one is Dirty Diana. Yeah. Okay. Uh, okay, I don't know the first word of this, so please don't come at me. It's either homely women or lonely women, but it's something women make good lovers. I don't know what the woman is. And the next one is hot diggity, dog diggity, ooh, what you do to me. I can't. Okay, the names. The name could be, and there are quite a bit of names today, so please bear with me. Drum roll, please. This could be your name, a loved one's name, a family member's name. It could be a person, place, or thing that makes you think of somebody from above. Please know that the first name is Tracy, the next name is Corey, Alejandro. Alejandro. Thank God I don't have to roll my tongue for that. Maria. It's Maria. Maria. Felipe with a F. Let's be clear, it's Felipe with an F. Josie is on a vacation far away. No, sorry. Miguel, Michelle, Demontry, James, Mikhail, just like that, Mikhail, Laura, Loretta, Jones, Jim, Pietra, Melinda, Joe, Shannon, Sylvia, Portugal, Ethel, Ed, and Jory. There were a lot of names. I'm just going to ask real quick, out of respect for the loved ones that want to get anything through. Is it lavender, lilac, sunflowers? And they're singing the Post Malone song, like a sunflower. Da na 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 na. Okay. The next one is anything else? Any other dandelions? But like the wish part of it, like when it goes from yellow to white and you blow it, the wish, like, and you make the wish, that part of it. Anything else? Any other names or songs? And I just keep hearing magnificent. On that, we're going to start answering questions. Okay, if you've been calling in on Podbean, please call in again as soon as I put you on, unless you're the first caller. Please put yourself on mute so that I can put a bunch of callers in the queue. And I do want to take your call. So please call back so that I can catch you now. I'm going to go to up the list on YouTube and start catching questions from there. Hey, Jay Francis. Okay, Jay Francis. Hey, invite. Hey, Rebecca Vocal. Hey, Jay Francis. How are you today?
Hi.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for taking my call. I'm happy I was able to get in. This is very exciting.
Excellent. Thank you so much. How can I help you, love? Thank you for calling in, by the way.
Thank you. I was wondering if you could give me some insight on whether or not work has sort of put a stop. I don't know if they put a stop to me being able to retire with like a severance, or if it's just in a holding pattern right now.
Okay, they did not put a stop to it. They are, I'm just going to tell you exactly what I'm hearing, the way I'm hearing it. They're delegating certain things. If you have an IRA or something with them, have your people or you check on that and make sure that is not changing or the terms of it are not changing. Don't sign anything new with your employer without having somebody go over it. And make sure you have somebody look at any retirement like funds or plan or whatever it is that you have, okay? If that makes sense to you. And don't sign anything without having somebody look over it, especially as it pertains to retirement stuff. And then they're just delegating things not differently, but they're delegating. I just hear changing of terms, changing of terms. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Make sure you check that out. And again, everything is everything until you sign something, because once you sign something, it becomes something else. I know that sounds like a riddle, but it's going to make perfect sense. So, for example, if your terms right now are you can retire and get this per month or this amount, if you sign something and they change the terms to, if you retire at this point, it's this amount, but if you retire later, it's this amount. You want to make sure that that is, you're not signing certain things. So make sure anything you, and when they repeat something, it's really important. Make sure if they ask you to sign something, don't just sign all the papers. Say, I really want to sign these. Let me take them home and read them. Or not even that, let me go sit at my desk and read them. If you want me to sign these on the job and I need to read them, I'm going to read them on the job where I'm being paid to do so. So make sure, and this goes for every single employee, when you sign anything with your employer, read that. Read it. Read everything they're having you sign, because employers are now getting tricky with some of the things they're having people sign. Okay, love?
Thank you very much. Thanks, Toni.
You are so welcome. Thank you. And thank you so much for calling in, love.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to go to the first question. La 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 la. Hey, Heather. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Fawn, Karen. Nikki. Hello, Toni. I'm new to you and excited to see what you bring forward. Thank you, Nikki. Please put a specific question in about, oh, you guys, questions. If you'd like to ask a question, please ask a question about life, love, career, finances. If you are, and make it a little bit specific so I can just answer that question. If you want to connect with a loved one, please put their name and their relationship to you. If you have a specific question for them, please put that in. Otherwise, I'll just give you a message from them. Jay, I wanted to ask what my grandfather has to say to me. His name was Chatar or Chutar, Chatur. Aloha, Jay. I'm going to invite you in. Please mute yourself. Thank you so much. Okay. Jay, your grandfather, the first thing your grandfather would want to say is I don't know if this is going to make sense to you. The first thing your grandfather would want to say is, how do you do what you do? And Jay, if you're still here, please let me know in the chat. Let me know you're here so that I can uh, ask you if things make sense to you. And if you don't respond, if you don't participate in me answering your question, I'm just not going to answer it, because there are plenty of people that are waiting throughout the show to uh, to to get their questions answered that stick with the show. So Jay, it's just Jay. If you're still here, please let me know. There are two J's. Aloha J. It's just a J, just a straight up J. So yeah. Okay, Jay, if you're here, you can let me know. I am going to go to the next question until I get a response from you, Sal. Hey, Sal. Toni, what are your thoughts about Tantra speed dating for me? They are having events in July, August, and September. Go to two of them. One of them you will not be able to go to. Go to at least two of them. I'm going to you're going to enjoy it. Now, I know you want to know, am I going to meet a person there that's the right person? I feel like you're getting closer. And again, um, again, if you're waiting on the call, please, if I mute you, keep it muted until I unmute you, because I'm answering a question and we can actually hear the background noise. Thank you so much. Sal. Um, Again, I think the person coming in for you, if their name is Lucy, I need to know, because every time I tap into you, Sal, I hear Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. Um, that'll be very interesting to know, Sal. I think go to two of them. I don't know that you're going to meet the person there, but getting out and putting yourself in that energy is extremely helpful. Tantra can be kind of cool. The more you learn about it, the better, the more you might enjoy it. I've not learned a lot about it myself, but I know people who love it. So enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna go to Aloha J. Aloha J, how are you? I'm trying to unmute you and I can't. If you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hey Jay, how are you?
Great to hear your voice again. This is really interesting technology to communicate with you on this show.
I know, I love it. I'm happy I found it, because Blog Talk is no more. So this is what I found so far. So it's so far so good. So far so good. How have you been, Jay?
Not too bad. Work's been interesting again. I had a panic attack called the 3 Days of Hell during the beginning of the month, and actually had two panic attacks in a week. And just looking for a message, please, and actually clearing. Maybe you can help other people who are going through the same things that I'm going through, like panic attacks and things like that. So that'd be much appreciated. Thanks.
Yeah. So right away, I started clearing any panic attacks. So I'm going to actually, for you, anybody listening, anybody who experiences panic attacks, and this works if you re-listen to it. So please, if you do have panic attacks, save this part of the show. It's at about the 19-minute mark. We're going to clear this, all that cause it, all that keeps it, all the reasons for it. We're going to go to the very root of it, like the source of it, and pull it and release it. And I know it's not easy. There's a lot, no matter where you are in the world, there's a lot going on. At this point, I know people think, or people want to know what's going on. They think if they know what's going on, it will help them. They need to know in case. And I say, if you feel that way, minimize what you are bringing in. Just minimize it. Don't allow yourself to be aware of everything going on every place in the world. We don't have control over that. We don't have any say so in it. Back in the day, we didn't know most of this because we didn't have internet. We didn't have all this stuff going on where we were constantly being bombarded with negativity and attacks and blah, 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 blah. Shut it out. Go into meditation. And if you want to know if you're safe, just do that deep breathing and ask your source yourself. I'm going to say for most of us in our adult lives, and for most children that are here now, our worlds have been at unpeace for as long as we've been alive, with very few peaceful stints in between. I'm just going to say what a lot of other people said, but I'm going to say it in a somewhat cryptic way. Unpeace brings finances to the GOV. Unpeace brings contracts for all the unpeace activities. Now, we know most shows will get doxxed if they talk about things unfavorably to the establishment. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to come up with code for it. But listen, if I thought for a moment, if I had the feeling like there was some sort of doomsday around the corner, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on an island someplace enjoying my last days. And so would every other person who's truly intuitive. I'm just going to say this. Don't buy in to what they're selling. Allow yourself to stay in that place of peace. Now, some of us go into panic attacks because of finances, completely understandable, because of work and people in your work. Jay, I'm going to really recommend to you, you get a book on, or just go to YouTube. You don't even have to get a book. Go to YouTube and look up narcissistic behaviors and personality traits. And this will help you deal with a lot of people, and not only for Jay, for everybody, a lot of people we work with, a lot of people in our family, friends, but get the coping mechanisms for them, which is the most important part. Once you know the personality traits of certain people, you realize you've been around them all your life, but you didn't have the coping mechanisms. So one of the things, it's better to know so that you can cope with it than to just be blindsided by it. So Jay, we are doing that clearing, that healing. We're going to continue that throughout the show. And I can feel that. It feels like an elephant literally sitting on my chest. And I'm sorry, Jay, what was your question?
Oh, it was just a clearing to help, with the panic attack that I had. And you're right about dealing with narcissistic people. So it's interesting. I think the reason why, I think I know the reason why that we probably don't get along in some way. He is not empathetic, and I am. So yeah.
And that is huge because here's what I'll say. Not everybody has to be empathetic. Okay,
right.
That some people just are who they are. But we need to know how to either avoid getting triggered by them, avoid them, or how to communicate with them so that part doesn't come up. So there are a lot of really good people online that are therapists and psychotherapists, and I'll tell you this: a lot of psychotherapists, psychiatrists will not even take the dark triad in because it just teaches them how to be more manipulative, more they're not looking for help. They do it most of the time because they have to do it, but even if they go in and say, I don't get this, I don't understand why everybody's so bad to me, or whatever they go in for, um, the therapist will soon realize that it becomes a game, because everything to them is a game, and them getting what they want how they want it. So having a coping mechanism for you is probably the most best thing you can do. And anybody dealing with somebody in the dark triad that has to, if you're in a relationship with them, heaven help you get out. And I do not say that lightly. I do not say that lightly. But if as you can work your way out, don't listen to, if you have, here's the way I'm going to say this: if you're working for somebody who has tendencies of narcissism, psychopathy, sociopathy, you might not be able to get out until you find a new position. But I really strongly recommend you look for a new position. But if you're in a relationship with somebody like that and you're dealing with them every time you're in your home or whatever it is, that, and I'm not saying this has been proven by so many people, that sort of thing puts you in a constant state of fight and flight. It can cause illness. It can cause, because that kind of stress and walking on eggshells and being in that dynamic can be very harmful to your physical, emotional, and psychological self. Now, if you're working for somebody like that, I truly recommend, either, if you cannot avoid them, minimal contact, but also possibly finding a different position and understanding there is no appeasing someone who doesn't want to be appeased. That's that, and that is the true way to look at it. And I've had friends who are very narcissistic, and there are different types of narcissism. There's the malignant, the covert, the overt, and they have some similarities, but there are some differences. So you don't even know right away. This is why I tell everybody, if you're dating, take your time to make sure you're not stepping into a web like this. And even for friends and coworkers, just take your time. You don't, if you have to rush something, or someone's trying to rush something, there's a reason for that, because they know if they can rush you in, they can get you hooked or in their web before you have a chance to understand their true dynamic. And they know there's only a matter of time before you do see it, unless you've never dealt with somebody quite like that in the past. So what I would say, Jay, is, and I think I may have said this once before, see what else is out there for work. It's just kind of look and see, and continually be looking, because sometimes when you have a position, you can get a better position with better pay, rather than when you don't have a position and you feel a little desperate. Okay, love?
Love, yes, thank you. I'm really good for the messages, and you're right about the family, because he said to me, actually, directly, says, yeah, my wife and my son have panic attacks too, so I know where it's coming from. So yeah, it's interesting.
It is. I feel like there's a woman, her name is Sade, Sade, and then there's another woman, and she's a doctor, and she's on all the socials, and she is a known, I wish I could remember her name. She's a no nonsense. She has no, she will tell it like it is with about this subject. Her parents were narcissists, and she really, and she's also, I think, I can't remember her national. It doesn't matter. But if I find the information, I'll post it. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Jay, so much for joining, and thank you so much for your question and your clearing. Thank you.
Much love. Much love.
Much love to you too. Thank you, Jay. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. You guys, I forgot to do this at the beginning of the show, so I'm going to do it now. I want you to get, if you want a little, I'm trying to even that out. I don't know how to hold things straight. This is, okay, there you go. All the information is on there, but it's a sunscreen for no crap ingredients, and it comes with this adorable little spoon. A little bit goes very, very long. This will last you probably all summer. It's amazing. And the woman who makes it, Annie, she also has a cleaning product that is a no crap cleaning product. Please reach out to her if you have questions about the product or her cleaning product, and let her help you with it. Okay, next question. I am so I feel like I'm far behind, but I'm not. Okay, Nancy Ray. Hello, Toni. May I have a message from my mother, Pearl, please? Yes, you may. Okay, so the first thing Pearl would want, your mom would want to say to you is next, next, next. And you should know, Nancy Ray, if you're still here, check in with me and let me know. Happy to help, but I do, Heather, you crack me up. Want to know that you're still here. Nancy Ray, thank you. I'm here. Next, next, next. Whatever this means for you, it should make sense. But the first thing she's saying, thank you for participating in your question. This is how it should be. Next, next, next. The next thing she wants to say to you is, you have something coming in August, September that is going to change the landscape, change the foundation, and go with it. It's going to be something very good. It's something you want. It's something you're either looking for or looking forward to. But you do have to do, I almost did this, but you wouldn't see it, but you do have to do the legwork. You have to do the work on it to get there. It's not just going to pop up. It's something like, for example, if you're looking for a house, or if you want to move, you actually have to look, or if you a job, or whatever it is, start a business. It's not just going to land in your lap. It's something you have to work towards, Nancy Ray. And then the next thing she wants to say is, something about she's singing 2 songs to me, or giving me 2 songs. The first one is I'll Be There for You, and the next one is Living a Dream. And I don't know even that that's a song. It's just like living a dream is what she's saying. And she loves you, and she's with you. That I'll Be There for You song. Okay, thank you so much, Nancy Ray. I hope that was so helpful for you. Let's go to the next question. Hey, Rebecca again. Heather, Deborah Rose, please re-put your question. I'm happy to answer it. I have so many beautiful people. You guys, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for your questions and your being on the show. Thank you for those of you who get readings and donate and purchase the books. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hippie. Hey, Hippie. Aloha, J Francis. Voco, VOCO. Thank you guys for being on Podbean with me. Hey, Darlene, I'm going to get to your question in a moment. Just give me a second here. Deborah Rose, DP, Dips. Will I get my New job soon. Yes, but it's not going to be the one you think, DP. I believe something is coming in for you. If you applied for something and you think, or you went for the interview, you think you're going to get that, keep going, because there's something much better right behind. Like, you think you're going to get this or something like this, there's something right behind it that's even better. So even if you're interviewing or you think you're going to get an offer, keep looking, because this other thing, it's like almost going to sneak up on you. Do you hear about it from a friend, from a person? You find this job, you have to actively seek it. And it's not even something that will come from like a recruiter or an agent. It's something that's going to come, like, you personally find it. And when you see it, you're going to have a little doubt, like a little, I don't know. Go for it anyway, even though you don't know what it's going to be, because my description is not perfect. You might feel either you're something about qualified, but go for it, because that's going to be the one, and it's going to have great people that you work with. There are just going to be really good people, either that you deal with. I'm not even going to say work with. I'm going to say it's great people that you deal with. Okay. Okay, Mystic Road. Next, I'm going to go to Darlene. And Darlene says, my daughter's homeless, so I don't have money to help her. Do you see her getting help? She's in a car. She had to check out of hotel. Darlene, I thought she was working with a caseworker and on a list for a home with her kiddos. Darlene, did she find a counselor yet? She needs to get into counseling, some sort of counseling. You know, in homeless shelters have facilitators that help you. I hate to use this word, but they help you find, like, they rehome you. They help you find a home. They're home advocates almost. Okay, Darlene, I need to have some tough talk here. It's going to sound like I'm not being sympathetic, and I'm being extremely sympathetic, but I need to like be extremely honest also. She needs to really get her poop in a group, because, and once she gets a home, she cannot let anybody except for her and her kids in it. No more partners coming in, because that's where she goes wrong every time. She needs to, and I know I sound like I'm being very harmful. I'm not being sympathetic here. I am, but there's something about her with having a partner where she just gives everything and then depends on them, and then it all falls apart. And she needs to learn. It's almost like she'll get a home as soon as she's determined to do it on her own. I get what they're saying, and I know that sounds crazy, because most of us, we listen to Cinderella stories and watch the movies, and those books were read to us, and blah, 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 blah. And we sometimes, especially in this situation, we just want someone to save our butts. We want someone to come in and be that knight in shining armor, or that Prince Charming, all that in one. I'm putting all those words together into one. But in this case, she needs to put, I'm sorry, I'm saying it the way I'm saying it. She needs to put on her big girl pantaloons, and she needs to be determined, and she needs to keep the boys out her pantaloons. And she needs to say, I'm not dealing with another partner until I'm so stable and I know what a stable partner looks like. Again, I'm not trying to be harsh or blame or shame. I'm just saying this is what I'm hearing. She really needs to get it together. She needs to also, if she goes to visits a couple of churches and sees if they know anybody renting that would be willing to rent with her and maybe work with some housing things, she'll probably find something a little faster. And I do feel like whatever things she's doing that might be addictions, and let me explain in a second, she needs to completely cut out. And that can be smoking or whatever. She just needs to take that money and be better about her choices. And I'm not being unsympathetic. Spirit just doesn't have time to soft step. I'm not using that word. Spirit just doesn't have, if it's said in a softer way, it won't hit the way it needs to hit. Okay, and I'm leaving that there because I don't like when people send me, I don't care. First of all, whatever you send me, if you want to send me something saying you're so blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, yeah, okay. But I personally don't like saying things that might sound like I'm not being understanding of the situation. And she is working with a caseworker. A caseworker and a therapist are two completely different beasts. Okay? A therapist is going to help her unpack some of that baggage and why she has it. A caseworker is going to take her case and try to do what they can to get her some physical stability. We need her to have some emotional stability. And sometimes therapists sometimes have resources that caseworkers don't. Okay, that's it for that. Let's go next. Next here, Mystic Road. What are Derek's intentions towards me? Hey, Emily, crazy girl. What are Derek's intentions towards Mr. Road? Fun. And then I hear that song, Hot Summer Nights. I don't even know the rest of the song. I'm singing it so badly, I can't even. Fun. But if you're down for the get down or the good time or having fun, is this going to be something long term? Is this going to be? I think that Derek just has that fun personality that I just hear this. Let's just keep it casual. Let's just keep it casual. You know who's really casual, Derek? The palm of your hand. You can be as casual as you want with the palm of your Sorry. I think he just wants fun. I'm just saying what I'm hearing and then adding a joke to it. Wah, wah, wah. I ain't your love glove, and neither is Mystic Road. God, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, next. If we need to laugh as much as we can at this point, and that's it. Um, okay, okay. Emily wants to know, what are the male Virgo into. Emily, I need a first name with that. Give me a first name. Um, I'm happy you're laughing. Stick around. Hey, Paul, how are you? Emily, what's your Virgo's first name? You guys, I don't go by signs because I don't. I just the name gets me straight into that energy and helps me. And again, if you don't respond to the if you're not interacting, then I can't. I'm going to move on to the next person. Emily, thank you so much. Derek. Okay. Uh wait. Wait a minute. Okay, so Mystic Road and Emily have the same guy name. Derek and Derek. Are you two in the same city? Mystic Road is your Derek? Virgo. Okay, what are Derek's intention towards Emily? Let's see. Heather thought the same thing. I think everybody thought the same thing. um, I'm not really getting Emily. I'm not getting a lot. Virgo, Derek. What are his intentions towards Emily? Emily, how long have you been talking to each other or with each other? Where is the situation right now? Are you in the beginning? Are you in the beginning talking stages? Because I'm not getting anything. And you guys, if you're asking me questions on here, you need to open up that part of the energy. You don't need to open up everything. But if you're hiding things, they'll hide it from me because that's where you are. Emily, Derek is, oh, they just met at work. They just met that. Thank you. That is really, really helpful. I don't think he's thinking anything. I don't think he's. Oh, thank you. Phew. Mystic Roads guy is a Libra. Phew. Emily, I don't think he's really thinking about it right now. I think they're using the word involved in. He's involved in something else. I don't know that it's even. I'm not going to say. He's just involved in a lot of other stuff. He might be just trying to balance or regroup or whatever it is. I don't think he's really putting anything into it. Remember, you guys, don't pee in the work pond, because if things go left, you either have to get another job or look at that disappointing situation when it doesn't work out. Don't put yourself through that. Don't pee in the work pond because you have to sit in that pee no matter what. Just, there are so many people outside of work. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Whether you're a man or a woman, you like men, women, there are so many out there. Go to a festival, go to a car show. Those people at car shows, go to a car show, go to a festival, go to fairs, go to festivals. They just keep saying go to festivals. Get out and look at how many people are there. Just look at the sheer number of, whether they're what you feel is your age group, your type, your, get out, not to the bars unless you're a bar person. Go tubing, go camping, go do whatever it is you like to do, and look at how many people are around you wanting to do the same thing. Do it. Join a cycling club. Go, even if you feel, join a beginner cycling club. Work your way up. Join whatever it is. Go hiking in groups, not one-on-one. There are so many people out there that are single, that have your interests. Don't try to make something work. And I will say, if you take a moment and you just tap into that person's energy, you're going to know right away. And just ask, like, is this a good person for me to be in an intimate relationship with? And believe the answer. Don't hear the answer you want. Allow the answer that's real. It will save you a lot of heartache and pain. I'm just telling you. I wish I would have listened a couple of times and not been like, oh, but. Because all that did was make it a pain in my butt. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Toni. Is there any messages from my grandma? Her name is Angie. Angie for Lisa. And real quick, Emily, leave that alone. I hear the song, leave me alone, let me go home. Let me go home and start over or get sober or something. Leave that alone. Leave that alone, Emily. Get out. Okay. Lisa, Angie. She's here. She's saying, and Lisa, I'm going to the bottom. Hey, Lisa, there you are. Lisa, the first thing she's saying is, shoot, give me a second. Make it count. Okay, thank you. Make it count. Make it count. Make it count. She wants to tell you there's something coming in that's going to be good. Make it count. And listen, these are her words. I'm repeating what I'm hearing. Make it count. You only get one life. Make sure it's what you want. Don't put all of your everything about someone else. Make it about you. You're just as important as everybody else, and even more important for yourself, because it's you. You have to make yourself the priority. It's okay if you make other people the priority, but you have to make yourself the priority, and don't not do that. I know that's not proper, but who cares? And make sure you are showing up for you the way you show up for everybody else. Okay, love? That's her message for you, and she loves you. Okay, Jay, not really, dear. It doesn't make sense about my reading. Okay, so Jay, I think I asked you a question in the beginning. Let me go back up to your original. I wanted to ask about my grandfather has to say. His name was Shatar. Okay. So you are here, but it just took you this long to respond. and that's okay. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you're not participating in your question, I'm going to go to the next person. Now, Jay, you finally responded. You're participating. Now I'll... Jay, the first thing I want to say to you is, did your grandfather have his skin tone is, well, darker than mine? That's not hard. We all know that. Because I'm seeing two people. I see a male who is very, 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 very white, and then I see another one who is more tan or olive or darker skinned. The very white one and the darker skinned one, and they're together, Jay, and they're here for you. Sorry, Jay, about your internet. Okay, so there's the very, very white one, but in front of the very, very white one is somebody with olive skin and salt and pepper hair. It's black with some, it's almost like white or gray going through it. So both of these people are here for you. If you don't know who the olive skinned one is, it's okay. But they're both here for you. And they could be friend, family, whatever. But the very, very white one is not taking the lead for some reason. Are you familiar with his cheeks are a little fuller, the darker skinned one, his cheeks are a little fuller, and the salt and pepper hair? Do you have an idea of who that is? And typically the first person you think it is, that's who it is. But do you have an idea of who this person is? Just so I know my ancestor. Okay, from my father's side, I think. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Jay. I really appreciate that. Podbean is still there, even though I lost the screen. I have to... Okay, so both of them are here together, and they're both giving you the same message, Jay, and it is to look forward. Don't look to the past. Don't look at what has happened. That is going to do you no good. And it's a little accent on because of the way my dialect or whatever I'm saying, the way it's coming out, it's just a little accent. And I'm keeping my eyes closed. So if you could just share with me what, if that's accurate. Look to the future, because the future holds all of your answers. The past holds none of them, and you'll need to cut it and keep going. They're very firm about this, and they're saying that whatever has happened, it no longer matters. It's a clean slate, and it's time for you to just be who you want to be and to move in that direction. They're showing me a path, and this is a brick road, and on this brick road is a lot of, you, Jay, feel like there are, it's not a complete road because you don't see everything, because they're showing me bricks are missing. They're putting the bricks in. So just freaking walk. This is them, not me. And freaking walk. The bricks will show up as you need them. Huh. Okay, I really have to let you guys go. I love you so much. And even if I never see you face to face, I have so much love for you. And I know the people in your life have so much love for you. Keep your faith, keep your strength, but most of all, keep you and keep your love. Until my next show, stay strong, and I can't wait to see you guys again.